Hello everyone, welcome back in to North of 7 Cards. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram, North 7 Cards, and on eBay, North-of-the number 7. Today we got for you the 2025 Panini Luminance Football Hobby. Case break number 1 in on September the 17th. Let us know in the chat who are we looking for in this one. There. 3 autos, 1 mem. Stack them this way. There we are. Good luck, everyone. Box number 1. Let's hit some bangers. Good luck, people. Is the Lenore, 32 of 299 for Lenore. Let's do a collectible. Got 2 slept on Laporta. I don't know who we got. We got the reflective materials. JJ McCarthy, Rich Gannon. Reflective materials. Randomize at that one at the end. Worthy, Cook, names of the game, Caleb Williams, his Marks, 39 of 50 for Woody Marks. Auto, Caleb, 519 of 700, Kyle Williams. Not Caleb, who am I thinking of? I don't know, I was thinking of Caleb Johnson. I was thinking of the Cardinals safety or corner. 91 of 100 on the Fusion Roma Dunze. Orton Martinez Golden. Xavier Leggett, 49 of 100 for Leggett. Is Christian Okoye, 13 of 199, the Nigerian Nightmare. One of the auto, 81 of 700, RJ Harvey. Luther Burden, Lane Howard, James and Kid Reporter. Herbert Quick, Thibodeau, Amos, 229 of 249. Amos. And Cam Scatabo, 162 of 700 on the auto for Scatabo. Wow, Montez Sweat, vertical out of 10. It's a good one just to be missing. Unforgettable Stafford, Warren, now, and Hunter. Yo, Travis. 2. Box number 2. Got the Kid Reporter. Bigsby, Wilson, Hurts, Spears, Stephon Diggs, 59 of 299. Stephon Diggs. And the vintage materials, Randall Cunningham. There you go, T. The Scat. Is that his nickname? If it's not, we're starting that right now. Unforgettable Lad, Genty, Aichi, Illick, Amos Clark, Kinstry, Eckler, Rebel Jr., 98 of 150. '43 of 100 on the auto, Xavier Watts. Watts auto, 91 of 100, unforgettable Saquon. Collins, Hudson, Watts. Is the Kid Reporter. Culpepper, Young, McAllister, Tez Johnson, 107 of 249. Tez Johnson. Kyle McCord, 16 of 25. Another red Kyle McCord. Yeah, break number 1. Yeah, break number 2 coming up after this one at 7 o'clock Eastern. And we got the auto 72 of 100, Gary Clark. I saw Clark, and he looks like a wide receiver, tight end. I was thinking Dwight Clark, but that was the catch, if I'm not mistaken. Gage Minka, Shadur, Mason Graham, Brooks. Burrow, Mayfield, Johnston, Jefferson, Kyron, 93 of 299. Kyron Williams. How about a Chris Cooley auto, 16 of 100. Portrait signatures, Chris Cooley. Couple Washington autos. Vestige, Puka, McMillan, Kennard, Rourke. Too bad we don't have a very entertaining game on the docket tomorrow. Bills Dolphins might be a bit of a snoozer. Saw the spread was already double digits, but sharp money brought it down to 11.5. It's the Kid Reporter. May, Blake McBride, Mecca Abuka. That is a 9 of 25. Guy looks like he's going from stud to stud, both in college and the NFL. Impressive start for Abuka. 103 of it, 249. Savion Williams. Quinshon Judkins auto, 46 of 700. Quinshon Judkins. Message Josh Allen, Genty, HG. Yomanar. Williams, Bettis, Richard Seymour, Leggett, Jalen Milroe, 53 of it, $2.99. For Milroe. DJ Giddens, 306 of it, 700. I don't even remember where he went. Colts. DJ Giddens on the auto. Dynamic Genti, Collins, Hudson, Watts. Kid Reporter. Collier, Fitzpatrick Williams, Means, Joe Namath, 211 of it, $2.99. Joe Namath. We got the Beacons, Jalen Hurts. Kelsey Unforgettable, Stur, Mason Graham, Brooks. Bland, Branch, Taylor, Manning, Cam Ward, 28 of 50. Ward, the number 1 pick, Cam Ward. And the auto, 190 of 700 for Woody Marks. Marks on it, auto. Cage Will Anderson, McMillan, Kennard, Rourke. Box number 4, Kid Reporter. Reno, Stroud, Nix, Tank Bigsby. 50 of 100 for Bigsby. Now with the Eagles. Be a pretty good duo with calling him a duo. Saquon is offensive to Barkley. Brady Cook, 133 of 299. Gold Brady Cook. A good backup, I guess, for Saquon. And 50 of 50 auto. It is Kurt Warner, but not that one. Kurt with the C. Congrats to the Kurt Warner spot. Savage Collins, Morrison, Johnson, Brenningstool. Singletary, Shakir, Chan, Allen, DeAndre Hopkins, 44 of 299. D-Hop. Smith and Jigba? I don't think so. No, that was the Seahawk auto was Kurt Warner, which again sounds hilarious. Alec Ayomanar, 26 of 700 on the auto. Ayomanar. Fusion. Or Chase Brown, Williams, Campbell, Gordon. Kid Reporter, Franklin, Smith, Addison, Mahomes, Kool-Aid, McKinstry, 37 of 50 for the Kool-Aid. And it is the XL jerseys. It is Jared Goff. There you go, Lizzie. Lions QB there. Goff. XL jerseys. XL jerseys for Goff. Caged. Sherwood. Ori, Harmon, Starks. Then we got the base Goff. Sweet picture there. Ford, Eddie George, Judy, and Collins, 47 of 150. Bo Collins. Scarton, 29 of 700 on the auto. Scorton. Engaged. Is Micah Parsons. Look away, Cowboys fans. 3 of 10 on the green there. Engaged Parsons. Besh, Luther Burden, Scatabo. Box number 5. Decent man, happy. Well, happy, not satisfied. Let's keep it going. Number 5 here, closing in on the halfway mark. It's the Kid Reporter. Thomas Jr., McMillan. Barkley, amazingly picked that picture. Hopkins, and a 7 of 299. Trey Harris. Let me see. It is. It doesn't say Warren. Not from any specific game or event, and doesn't say anything about player Warren. As we got another XL jerseys, it is Josh Allen. Number 1 QB in the league. I know people are going to say Lamar too, and I think it's a good debate. I think for one game, I'd take Josh. Cameron Jordan engaged. Amos, Neal, Shug. Chase, and Egan, Booty, Luminosity, Josh Jacobs. Luminosity Jacobs, Lamar. Speaking of, he wanted to show up. 199 of 299. Lamar Jackson. Tez Johnson on the auto, 197 of 300. Tez Johnson. Vestige Burrow, Grant, Sanders, Kiner. Kiner, but not Falefa. Coughlin, Warner, Bigsby. And a 52 of 75. It is Ashton Genty. Genty at a 75. I know a few people probably have some question marks after that Raiders-Chargers game, but I would chalk that up more to how good the Chargers defense is. Trey McBride, 22 of 199. Trey McBride. There we go, Chef. We're heating things up here. And it is Kyron Williams on the auto. 76 of 300. Kyron Williams. The Fusion, Brian Thomas Jr. Got Ewers, Stewart, Wells Jr., and the Kid Reporter. Box, Wilson, Hurts, Spears, Coleman, Cam Ward, 14 of 249. Cam Ward. We got the auto Quinn Ewers, 16 of 75. The Quinn Ewers auto. Fred Warner, Norman Lott, Tumalau, Harvey. All right, halfway box here, number 6. Let's keep hunting what? Keep hunting for Montez Sweat. Williams, Means, Bland, Branch. Is Norman Lott, 48 of it, 249. Omar Norman Lott. Deuce McAllister, 13 of 25 on the auto. And the throwback Deuce McAllister. Remember those Saints days, Deuce and Reggie Bush. Some good backs there in New Orleans. Even, let's not disrespect Kamara like that. Unforgettable Saquon, Higgins, Shelton, Felton. Kid Reporter. Taylor Manning, Snead, Stewart, Isaiah Bond, 244 of it, 299. Isaiah Bond. And the Beacons, 44 of 50. It is Kyron Williams. Good old Kyron on the Beacons. Derrick Henry, Collins, Nolan, and Kyle Williams. Puka, Lawrence, Lave, Prescott, Jaden Daniels, 34 of 299. Jaden Daniels. And the Isaiah Bond auto, 488 of 700. Isaiah Bond auto. Savage Justin Jefferson, Sampson, Bond, Morrison. There's the Kid Reporter. John Lofton, Pacheco, 51 of 100 is Felton, Ty Felton. Khalil Shakir, 208 of 299. Khalil Shakir. Brooks, 97 of 700. Georgia Court Brooks. Man, getting spoken about in past tense. Unforgettable Mixon. There's Caleb Johnson. Bringing Stool, Savion Williams. Case. Sneed, Stewart, Puka. Torrey Horton, 96 of 100. For Torrey Horton. Got his first touchdown catch this past week with Seahawks. And the bus, Jerome Bettis, 1 at 12 of 1 at 99. Jerome Bettis. And the first year one signatures, that is Tyler Shug. Shug year one signatures. This is Devontae, Javon Henderson, Helm, Banks Jr. No wonder Texas is struggling. There's so many guys that got drafted. Lawrence, Lave, Prescott, Jean, and Mason Taylor. 1 at 63 of 249. Mason Taylor. And at the auto, 61 of 100. Jalen Lane. Fusion, Jonathan and Taylor. Leonard, Taylor, Pierce Jr. Kid Reporter. Often, Pacheco, Daniels, Purdy, Nolan. 1 at 29 of it, 299. Walter Nolan. Here's the vintage materials. It is Peyton Manning. Old Peyton on the vintage materials. That's crazy. If we're calling Peyton Manning on the Broncos vintage, that's... Engaged. Harrison Smith, Vanna Jr., Alexander Franklin, London, Cook, Herbert, Quick, Isaiah Pacheco, 1 at 99 of 299. Or Pacheco. I would love to see it. Still got a few boxes to go. Try to hit it. Goff. Zachariah Branch. Future signatures. Hit it there. Zachariah Branch. There's the Fusion Tyreek Hill. 75 of 100. Fusion Tyreek Hill. Tesla, Ibuka, Ricky White. That's a thick one. Kid Reporter. Manning, Sneed, Stewart, Mark Brunell. The portrait signatures, 43 of 50. Mark Brunell. And it is Spears, 185 of 299. Tyjae Spears. Oh, why was I thinking Blake Spears? Vintage materials. Julius Peppers. Vintage Materials for Peppers. Dynamic Marion Hampton, Harris, Williams, Rebel Jr. Luca, Lawrence, Olave, Bright Beginnings, 10 of 50, Ricky Pearsall. Oh, the Bright Beginnings out of 50 for Pearsall. $138 of $199. It is a Roquan Smith. Brian Branch, 17 of 25 on the auto. And in the right direction, some Lions. Some Brian Branch. Glad my brain did not tell me to say Dion Branch. At least that's the right sport. Different era. Unforgettable, Andrew Van Ginkel, John Judkins, Dart, Higgins. Kid Reporter. Dak, John Lofton, and Jaden Higgins. 13 of 25 for Jaden Higgins. Starks, 48 of it, 249. Malachi Starks. We got the year one signatures on the red ink. It is Tyler Warren. He's hit there for the Warren spot. Looks to be very good at tight end so far. Part of the undefeated Colts, which I don't like to say unless the team's like 4-0. Then we could start saying undefeated. Gage Burns, Tootin, Felton, Collins. Yeah, absolutely. Warren spots. Gotta be happy. Pacheco, Daniels, Purdy, London, Jack Besh. 156 of 299. Arroyo, 357 of 700 on the auto for Elijah Arroyo. Josh Jacobs, Nolan Williams, Sampson. 4 boxes. Go on this one. Super short. Thibodeau, Samuel, Thomas Jr., McMillan. How about Jackson Dart? 48 of 299. Jackson Dart. I didn't see anything on the red. Number-wise. 305 of 700 on the auto is Isaac Tesla. Or did we say it? Did we say it differently? The extra A in there? I'm not going to make it any weirder than it has to be. Isaiah Bond, Dynamic, Ollie Gordon, Manawari, Harmon. Porter, Saquon, Hopkins, Chase, Ute, Kyle Williams. 1 of 58 of 249. Vintage Materials, Kurt Warner. Vintage Materials for Kurt. With the add-a-day. Unforgettable Jaden Daniels, Starks, Spesh, Burden. Egan, Lachlan, Warner, Bigsby. And it is Norman Lott, 170 of 299. Norman Lott. And a 218 of 700, Landon Jackson. Of 50 engaged. It is Brian Burns. See if he's gonna wreak some havoc with Abdul Carter and Kayvon Thibodeau next week against the Chiefs. I think they're hosting the Chiefs. Actually, I say next week. This week. Scatabo, Genti, Lachey. Or is it Lachey? I just thought of that because of Nick Lachey. Kid Reporter, Wilson Hurts, Spears, and Norman Lott once again. 21 of 25. Red Norman Lott. Bijan Robinson, or Bijan, I think we're supposed to say. 93 of 199. For the Dolphins running back. Will Johnson, year 1 signatures. On the red, but sticker there for Will Johnson. Dynamic Travis Hunter. Let's say that again. Yelmanar, Collins, Hudson. 3 boxes to go on our break. We got another Luminance coming up. Then 2 silhouettes and 10 boxes of Panini 1 football. Coleman, Penix, Warner, Andrews, Tank Bigsby. 88 of 199. Tank Bigsby. Jaden Higgins, 96 of 700. Jaden Higgins, Vestige Jamar, Watts, Sanders, Graham. Porter, Shockey, McKinney, Allard, Lewis, Prather, 286 of 299. Keaton Prather. Great beginnings, Roma Dunze. Rome, bright beginnings. Savage, Josh Allen, Brooks, McMillan, Kennard. Adams, Allen, Sweat, Matthews, Justin Herbert, 28 of 35. Justin Herbert. Some people would say winning on and off the field. But I think he's got to do some more winning on the field before we start crowning the Chargers. 179 of 700 on the auto. I almost said the Amos. This is Trey Amos. Or Amos? Amos. Fusion, Jalen Hurts. Rourke, Juwan Henderson, got our Helm. Tank Dell, Neighbors, Pickens, 82 of 100. Kyle Kennard. Green out of 100 for Kennard. Adonai Mitchell, 253 of 299. $62 of 700 on the auto for Will Shepard. Hendrickson, Banks, Leonard, Taylor, and the Kid Reporter. Finish off that box. 2 to go here. Hill, Diggs, Namath, 54 of 100. Marion Hampton. And 53 of it, 299. Kyle Moden guy. The year 1 signatures, Travion Henderson. Travion, year 1 signatures. Hammock, McMillan, Williams, Rebel Jr., Judkins. Clark, McKinstry, Eckler, Culpepper. Oh, my brain really told me to say County. James Lofton, 1 at 59 of 299. And Jonah Coleman, the future signatures. NIL action, Jonah Coleman. Unforgettable Bowers, Dart, Higgins, Tootin. Kid Reporter. Steve Young. Oh, Buck Steve Young. McAllister, Burrow, Mayfield, Jordan Love, 44 of 199. Jordan Love. Ooh, and we got another XL jerseys. That was number 29 of 50, Josh Allen. Oh, 3 color in there. XL jerseys, Josh Allen. Cam Ward, Felton, Collins, Nolan. Johnston, Jefferson, Brown, Hubbard, Newton, 37 of it, 249. Facial Tootin. And it is a 6 of 100 on the auto. JT Twimolau. Twimolau on the auto. Vestige May, Williams, Sampson, Bond. And that'll bring us here to the last box here in our break. Last box magic. Order. Coy, Fitzpatrick, Williams, Means, Patrick Mahomes. There's Pat, 145 of 299. Mahomes. And the Beacons. Another number there, Kyron Williams, 42 of 50. Beacons, Kyron Williams. Fusion, Marvin Harrison Jr., Jackson, Cook, Arroyo. Land, Branch, Taylor, Manning, Roquan Smith, 145 up 199 for Roquan Smith. Man, no kidding. Kyron just everywhere. It's like in the end zone last year. I felt like every time I looked up, he was scoring a touchdown. And the future signatures, Quentin Gibson. All there from the Colorado Buffaloes. Not the greatest start to their year. Not always good when your coach is calling out your quarterback. Gage to Kyle Hamilton, Evans, Horton, Martinez. Sneed, Stewart, Puka. That is a 45 of 75. Zachary Franklin. Porter. Kennard, 1 at 95 of 249. 249 at Kennard. Trade down Henderson, 497 of 700. For Travion Henderson on the auto. Great picture, unforgettable. Garrett Wilson, Matthew Golden, Lane, Howard. I'll miss him at Ohio State. Lawrence, Lave, Prescott, Deshaun Robinson, Tetero McMillan, 118 of 299. And if you like one, how about another? And how about an auto? 162 of 300. Tetero McMillan. Evans, Jordan James, Warren, and Milan. Princely to finish off our break. All right, everyone, let's get into our recap. Starting off here with our numbered hits. Shakir, Felton, Daniels, Bond, Norman Law, Ward, McBride, Genty, Jackson, Harris, Gage Parsons, Collins, McKinstry, Hopkins, Cook, Bigsby, Ward, Namath, Milrow, Savion Williams, Ibuka, Kyron Williams, McCord, Tess Johnson, Unforgettable Saquon, Rebel Jr., Diggs, Amos, Koye, Leggett, Fusion of Dunze, Woody Marks, I almost said Bobby Marks, Demador Lenore. Rest of our numbered, McMillan, Kennard, Franklin, Roquan, Mahomes, Dutton, Jordan Love, Lofton, Mongai, Hampton, Donnie Mitchell, Kennard, Herbert, Prather, Bigsby, Bijan, Norman Lott, Gage Burns, Norman Lott, Williams, Dart, Besh, Starks, Jaden Higgins, Roquan, Spears, Fusion, Tyreek, Pacheco, Nolan, Mason Taylor, Bettis, Torrey Horton. And on the mem, Beacons, Kyron Williams, 42 of 50. XL jerseys, 29 of 50. Did I not say names? Kyron Williams, that one's Josh Allen. Roma Dunze, Bright Beginnings. Vintage Materials, Kurt Warner. 10 of 50, Bright Beginnings, Ricky Pearsall. Vintage Materials, Julius Peppers. Vintage Materials, Peyton Manning. 44 of 50. The Beacons, Kyron Williams. XL jerseys, Josh Allen. XL jerseys, Jared Goff. Beacons, Jalen Hurts. Vintage Materials, Randall Cunningham. And the Reflective Materials, J.J. McCarthy, Rich Gannon. And our autos, before we randomize, Brooks, Bond, McAllister, Ewers, Kyron Williams, Tess Johnson, Scorton, Agamanar, Kurt Warner, Marks, Giddens, Chris Cooley, Clark, Watts, Scatabo, Harvey, Kyle Williams, and that's Tyrell McMillan, Trevion Henderson, future signatures, Quentin Gibson, Tumalau, Jonah Coleman, Trevion Henderson, Shepard, Amos, Higgins, year one signatures, Will Johnson, Jackson, Tesla, Arroyo, Tyler Warren on the red ink, Tyler Warren, Branch, Mark Brunell, portrait signatures, Zachariah Branch future, Lane, year one Shug. And before we let you go on this one, randomize here at the Reflected Materials, J.J. McCarthy, Rich Gannon. Yeah, it was an auto of Josh. Let's take you over to random.org. And if you're sticking around, we got another one coming up. Break it number 2. 2 ones. 2 ones, 1. There we go, McCarthy and Rich Gannon. There we are. Good luck to both. 5 rounds here. At the end of the 5 rounds, quarterback on top will be getting the card. Final round here. This one is going to Rich Gannon spot. Don't really remember him personally as a Viking. Remember him as a Raider. Congrats to the Rich Gannon spot. And with that, everyone, it will wrap us up here for the 2025 Panini Luminance Football Hobby. So it is case break number 1 here on September the 17th. Thank you everyone who joined in on this one. If you're going to check out our next break in here, break number 2, Luminance Football Hobby, coming up in just about 5 minutes time at 7 o'clock Eastern. Alright everyone, if you're going to join at those later breaks, we will see you then. If not, take care everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.